Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your November reading. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. And as luck would have it, I'm having a 50% sale off of the readings that I offer, and I've updated the price list so that you can see the discounted price. I want to encourage you as we approach holiday season that this could make a wonderful gift for someone you care about. So if you're interested, please take advantage of this offer. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful to be present with you and to note this very noteworthy month, particularly for you, Aquarius. There are a couple of things that come to mind immediately. The new moon in Scorpio on the 1st of November, and the ruler of Scorpio, Pluto, is moving into your sign later this month after 250 years. I don't think we discovered it that long ago, but Pluto will be in your sign for the next 20 years. So this is momentous for not only us as individuals, but for the planet. So let's get started with your overall energy for this month, the Ten of Wands. It's so appropriate that tens are coming up for so many of us because tens represent the transformation of one state to another. Here you are dropping obligations, responsibilities, or the need to conform to expectations that are not yours. You are breaking out of a box that has limited your participation in the world. You are allowing yourself to release the beliefs that were part of your conditioning into the role that you have played, into the way that you have been accepting the definition of who you are from others. This can mean that those who conditioned us did not necessarily do this to be unkind. In fact, this was often done to protect us, to ensure that we were successful in life. However, the world has changed. Your personality has developed, your needs have grown, you have evolved. And so you are more limitless now. You've cleared away, you've released, you've surrendered this old way of being, these old obligations that are no longer appropriate to not only what you can do, but to what the world needs. And so in that basis, you're making way for a fresh start, your own beliefs, the assertion of your own identity in a way that is limitless. In the 10th house, we have 7 of Swords. This is the house of your social identity, your work life, your professional life, how others see you in your community. The 7 of Swords is indicating that there are a lot of things that you may have avoided in the past. There's a lot of discomfort from the way others have seen you, the way others have responded to your need for support, the way others have evaluated you, dismissed you, not credited you properly, not understood your ideas, or the way that your ideas may have provoked fear from others who don't get you, don't understand you. You are allowing yourself to understand that this is a process that adheres to any attempt at success or happiness for you. Not all people who give you feedback are is that feedback is not intended to be constructive, but it's intended to dissuade you, and you're no longer dissuaded by this. You're no longer dismissing this. You're no longer giving up. This is no longer blocking you. You are listening to the feedback. You're listening to all feedback because that's what you do. You're an air sign. You're taking in ideas and information, but you understand the source of many of these ideas, However, you know that the basic idea of resistance when you're on the path to a success, when you're trying to build something, is part of the game. And you're now picking your battles appropriately, knowing that this is a feature of your forward movement, and you're at peace with this. You can hear this, you can listen to this, and you can get the support from others who do value your ideas because you value your ideas. You know your worth. In the first house, the house of your perspective, the way others see you on a more mundane level, the Nine of Cups. Wow, you're expressing a lot of joy, a lot of contentment, a lot of satisfaction. You are loving this transformation that you are experiencing. It represents for you a long process of picking and aligning yourself with things that feel good and that do support you. And in that process, that has been part of the assistance in not being dissuaded by others who are not invested in your success or happiness. So as you've learned to navigate this field, because you're a person with ideas, often innovative ideas, unusual ideas. You're not a conformer by nature, but you are in a place now where you assign value to your ideas, your gifts, your talents, and you know they make you feel good. The more you can express and leverage those to make your life more enjoyable, is empowering you to experience more joy from others that are you are modeling this for. So this is about really understanding what's best for you and understanding that as you identify that, as you know your way forward, you know how to engage your emotions in validating what's right for you, that you're actually moving closer to a place of real joy and acceptance of who you are. In the fourth house, your home, your values, your domestic environment, your history. This is the Fool card. The Fool card is about liberation for you at this point. And it's interesting that it's in the house of your home, your roots, because I do believe this is signaling this deeper acceptance of your mission on earth. You are here as a waymaker. You came here with a desire and a need to show others alternatives, to articulate those alternatives in a way that empower individuals. So as you gain this greater trust and acceptance of yourself in that role, this is allowing others to likewise align with you on this path, which is liberating, but also is a beacon of greater responsibility. And you know this. The more freedom you have, the more responsibility you are called to. And this is about that path of moving forward on the basis of having faith in your ideas, your values, your skills and talents. This is not about an obsession with the destination, where you're going, because that keeps unfolding as you do. If we knew where our path led, sometimes we wouldn't go, we wouldn't choose that. But this is part of your evolution as an individual. And this is the root, the basis at which you are able to affect this transformation that you're experiencing. The seven in the seventh house, the Eight of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards. This is the card for those of you Aquarians share the rulership of Saturn with Capricorn. This is, in my view, one of one of Saturn's most beautiful manifestations. Diligence, hard work that transforms what you're doing into a love of craft, a love of making, a love of improvement, personal improvement that prepares you for the opportunities to have maximum influence in the world, maximum impact. That's what you're going for. The more you improve on your skills, who you are as a person, develop yourself, the greater impact you have, the greater influence you have. This kind of influence, showing the way, being a way maker, is a powerful amount of work that it takes to understand how to leverage these skills in a way that inspires people, doesn't evoke fear. And this is that radical self-acceptance that makes it okay for others. So yes, there's such a deep interlocking here of your personal development with opportunities that you are transforming into the manifestation of. I hope this is resonating for you, Aquarius. If so, please like this video, please share it with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the Purpose card. I know what I am here to do. I love it. And the Fool is really, in my view, very clearly this really divine position you're in, this divine impact you can have by breaking off from the crowd. Actually, the crowd leads, it follows you. In the first house, the Nine of Cups is clarified by the Empress. Your joy comes from the sense of full empowerment. That not only do you know who you are, but you are in complete sync, or potentially in complete sync, with natural rhythms, divine timing, of natural timing, natural flow, the seasons, with attunement to others, to supporting them, to giving love. Your love is expressed through everything you do, and it feels as though your innovative ideas, your centering yourself, your purpose in the world is giving you that influence as part of the expression of that love. And it is also how you are learning to make way to find the joy in that, to find the pleasure, to allow yourself to be loved, to receive the love and rewards that you are earning. The Fool card in the fourth house is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. You are at a plateau here. This awareness of a sense of faith moving forward as being that magical element for you, this acceptance, means that you are in a position to review and evaluate the way you have been investing in who you are, so that you're not necessarily trying to work harder, you're trying to work smarter, and you're trying to leverage your investment in a way that gives you greater reward, more satisfaction. This is part of this incredible joy that you're experiencing. You're learning how to make what you do have maximum impact. In the seventh house, the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. You're building a legacy. You're very aware that you're in a position that others have sacrificed for you to be in. And it's interesting that this is kind of going along with the way in which you've been conditioned, that for many of you, you've needed to separate yourself from. You've had to separate yourself from the expectations of others. But here, you are understanding the ways in which you have benefited from access to particular privileges that you know you operate from. And you're in a position now to make that available to others. This can mean a variety of things, from doing a home improvement project or a neighborhood improvement project, to working, volunteering in a soup kitchen, to establishing a philanthropic trust, to doing traditional charity work. And those are just some examples of the way that you create legacy, you create a program, a process that you will be remembered for, that will outlive you. And in the 10th house, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Here you are scoping out the land. So I see you very much in major transition into something that you are just scoping out and envisioning. You are taking a look at the environment, the field in which you want to have an impact, and you're taking note of outlining some idea, some plan, some proposal for a procedure. That procedure not only includes training and more education that you require, but also gives you a way to measure your progress. And this is not about having a plan laid out with a destination in mind. This is more about taking each step and moving, flowing with the steps that become apparent as you develop along this path. Reviewing what you've done in the past and really taking what's best from that and leveraging that into ways that create this new space, this new freedom for you to build on. I'm going to finish off this reading for you, Aquarius, with a chakra oracle, and out flies grounding. Sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. And this involves the root chakra, which is interesting. The gemstone is red jasper associated with the root chakra, and the root chakra is about your power. Where does your power come from? And I'm not talking about the power to survive, it's the power to thrive. Such a beautiful reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much. Until next time, namaste.